February 5th, West English Road, High Point. A man firing on officers, hitting them before a standoff which ended in the man being shot and killed.
AR-15 style platform weapon with a drum magazine.
May 5th, Lockland Avenue, Winston-Salem. Gunfire echoing as a home goes up in flames, a man firing at officers as they shoot back, killing him. June 14th, the Winston-Salem Police Department District 1 substation taking fire. A suspect chased by those officers as they say he continued to shoot.
He's running back towards the high school. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Jumping from a car into a busy park where officers say they shot and arrested him.
The lieutenant that called me, all he texted me was, "Get ready."
All three with two things in common. Officers firing their weapons and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation called in.
My first question normally is, how many shooters do we have? How many officer shooters do we have? How many eyewitnesses to the shooting was there? And how many crime scenes do we have?
There's no statute saying the SBI has to be called when there's a shooting involving law enforcement, but Special Agent in Charge Scott Williams of the SBI's Northern Piedmont District says every agency across the state calls in the SBI when an officer-involved shooting turns deadly.
And for independence purposes, transparency purposes, so that they're not investigating their own.
Adding there are only two that don't call in the SBI when it's not fatal.
One being Greensboro, they investigate their non-fatal shootings, and the other being Charlotte, they investigate most of their non-fatal shootings.
If there are several scenes, the local agencies normally handle the ones where law enforcement didn't fire their weapons.
The last couple scenes that we've had in Winston-Salem, they've been big.
The SBI will handle the ones where they did. Interviewing all of those involved, even down to EMS who may have taken the suspect to the hospital. Same if they took an officer.
We get a court order almost all the time for EMS and medical records.
They try to get access to the officer's file to see if there were previous complaints of excessive force. They look at their firearm scores, go to any autopsies in person.
When the autopsy's complete, that day we'll go ahead and interview the pathologist that conducted the autopsy.
And perhaps most highly publicized, get their first look at body camera video, often well before the public because of North Carolina law.
So it's a balance we're trying to do between the DA reviewing the case file and releasing it to the public.
The district attorney then taking the agent's findings, deciding whether to press charges or bring the case to a grand jury, as we saw in the Fred Cox Jr. case, stemming from Cox's death in November when investigators say a plain-clothed Davidson County deputy shot him at a funeral in High Point, as dozens of shots were fired into a crowd.
No, we do not clear or charge or recommend charging of an officer. We turn that file over to the DA and let them make the decision.
That deputy ultimately cleared by a grand jury.
A lot of times you only hear about the SBI and police shootings, though they really think that might be all we do.
The reward, Williams says, in an officer-involved shooting investigation comes only from conducting a thorough investigation. But the real fulfillment is when they bring a victim's family the answers they so desperately desire.